Hello, everybody. Welcome to another Wellness Wednesday. I am your host, GuruDan, from GuruDan Reiki on Facebook. This is normally a weekly event. The last 2 weeks, I had really weird internet issues, so the last 2 weeks didn't get posted. But here we are this week. I'm not going to worry about then. We're here now, so we'll get started. Please get your crystals and candles and water and comfortable. Get comfortable. You can be seated. You can be reclined. You can be laying down. But please don't cross anything. Don't cross your legs, your arms, your eyes. And we'll get started. Please take some deeper than normal breaths. If you're physical, for those that are non-physical, some extra pulses of energy. Just a series of deeper breaths or a series of pulses for those that are less physical. Several collectives here today. Raising awareness in the non-physical realms. Please think of an animal or a place that brings a smile to your face, a real smile. An animal or a place. These meditations work best when you participate. If you're just watching, they're better if you participate. If you are very ill and unable to concentrate that well, then please just relax in the energies that are available. Until which time your energies shift when you're able to participate more. So for those people that are watching, perhaps on the YouTube, and don't know what this is about, then maybe watch the first one, kind of get an idea, and then get to where you can participate. Plenty of healing energies available for all. Capital A-L-L. All right, let's get started. Please bring your attention, your focus kind of to your face or just in front of your face. Become present, be a little less aware of your surroundings. Once your focus gets concentrated, take your attention to where you believe the center of the earth is, to its core. Once your consciousness arrives there, and once your attention gets completely there, take a larger than normal breath. Envision being gifted a golden spark of light. Bring your attention, your focus back to yourself. Allow the golden light to follow you, follow up, come up through you, and out the top of your head to infinity. Take a series of larger than normal breaths. Allow the golden light to well up. Allow it to radiate, not so much that it stacks up, but it just kind of radiates. Allow it to radiate to your outside, a comfortable distance. Not that you are a cocoon, but you might be cocoon shaped, but allow the light to radiate outward. Let's pause here a moment and acclimate to this new energy. Please take a series of larger than normal breaths, comfortable breaths. Some of you that are very sensitive might feel the light, might sense the radiance. If you're not very sensitive, you might just envision the radiance occurring a distance here, just around you, with the primary core flowing both ways. As you kind of notice yourself, allow your consciousness to kind of sense yourself. And as you kind of sense around, kind of find your center, usually around the heart area, and envision a golden tendril of light coming out a comfortable distance and turning into some kind of energetic wall. Mine's kind of like a golden glass. So mine's kind of see-through. It's transparent. I can see the other side of it. So it has just enough solidity where I can kind of put my things on it. But yours might be any kind of board or wall, fairly good sized. So for me, it's several feet across, but since it's out a little bit, it's probably about half the size of a football field, and I'm just going to put all my images there. So the structure so far is you grounded to the planet's core, a golden tendril of light coming a comfortable distance, and this kind of flat structure, flat energetic structure. And on this structure, we are going to place mental images, but not just any mental images, the best of the best mental images that we can for each particular topic. So for those watching the first time, this is what we will be doing. This is why there is a wall. We're going to put things on this wall. So the first item we will begin with is ourselves. So if you are here for healing for yourself, no matter what the ailment, or if you don't have an ailment, if there is just something you would wish better for yourself. So please envision yourself in a healthy, happy state, a safe, abundant state, a healthy, successful state, or just a blissful state. And imagine what you would look like in that state. Or if you can't imagine what you look like, then if you can imagine what you think you would look like in a comfortable, blissful state, or a healthy, happy state, what do you think you would be feeling like? What do you think you would be looking like? And take a mental snapshot of this image and then place this image on the wall. This will be the first image of unconditional love that we place on the wall. So imagine what you would look like in complete well-being. Perhaps without a worry or without a concern or a time of bliss or a time of joy. And take that mental image and place it on the wall. And when you place this image on the wall, actually take it out of your mind and actually allow it to go on the wall without saving the attachment to it. Actually put the attachment on the wall with your image as well. Take it out of your mind. That's kind of something I tend to forget to say at the very beginning, early on. But when we take the things and place them on the wall, we will also be releasing the attachment to that thing. Or we're actually going to surrender the entire thought of the whole process to the wall. Give it away. The next topic we'll address are friends, family, partners, loved ones, okay? People, you know what they look like. So if you have any friends, family, or partners, or if you would just wish well for any of these people in these categories, please envision this person in a healthy, happy state, and a comfortable, safe, abundant state, comfortable state, or perhaps in bliss, and take a mental image of what that looks like. And then place that image on the wall. Take that whole idea of them, place the whole idea of them on the wall, including the attachment to this image. Place it on the wall. Sorry. If you have multiple people, multiple friends you're aware of, we'll take a moment here and address each one in a healthy, happy state, what they would look like, healthy, happy. What that looks like. Place that image and its attachment on the wall. What's the word? Surrender the concept to the wall. Sometimes if you can just envision them laughing and take a mental snapshot of them laughing, place them on the wall, place that as an image on the wall. Because when they're laughing, they're normally in a state of unconditional love. So if you're struggling for images, laughter is always a good one. Or smiling, or right after a hug, and they have that good hug kind of energy on them. Take that snapshot and put it on the wall. Don't allow any other images, just these good images. The next topic we'll address are persons, peoples that we do not know. If you are aware of any persons or peoples on the planet that you would wish well-being for, health, happiness for, abundant comfort, safety for, please envision these peoples in a healthy, happy, safe, comfortable, abundant state. And place your image of what that would look like. Take a snapshot of that image, a mental snapshot, and place this image and its attachments on the wall. A little clarity on releasing the attachment. Because when you take this good mental image of them, of this healthy, happy state, you might have an attachment to it thinking, well, how would I put them? Like, you try to own that energy of like, you don't have to worry about how they get to this healthy, happy state. The attachment of how and whys and everything else, the universe handles all of that. It's not your job to worry about that portion of it. You can wish them well without knowing how or why, how it happens, when it'll happen, anything. So when you detach, when you put the attachment of that thing on the wall with it, you disconnect yourself from the outcome, right? There's no expectation here. If these beings are open to healing and well-being, it will happen. And if for some reason they have it pinched off, it might not happen so quickly. But if they don't have it pinched off, it'll happen very quickly. So say you envisioned, say you're aware of like some starving children somewhere and you wish them all health and happiness. And so you'd envision happy children and then the attachment to happy children. So you'd place that image on the wall because it's not up to you to make the children happy. You're just energetically making them happy. All the hows, whys, and wherefores, the universe handles all of that. All of those details you don't need to be bothered with. So you take that connection out of you, you take that off of you, and you place it on the wall with it. So it all goes with it. You don't have to make them happy yourself. You do it all energetically. Hope that clears things up. There's an awful lot of divine feminine going on right now. Okay. All right. The next topic we'll address are pets, family pets, friends' pets. So our own pets. So if you are aware of an animal, a pet that is in any kind of struggle or strife or unwellness, and you would wish wellness for them, please envision these animals in a healthy, happy state. Maybe perhaps a happy, perky state. Some of them, they're very cute when they're perky. So you might take a mental image of them when they're perky and then place this image of the pet on the wall along with its attachment. Yeah. So what if the pets are not ill, but they're maybe just aged and we don't think we're going to be able to make them so healthy? With this envisioning, what we can do is, if they're kind of in transition, some of these pets, then we can envision their journey be smooth. A journey of peace. So you might envision what a journey of peace for this pet would look like, and then take a mental image of what that is and place that image on the wall. Because especially with pets, sometimes it's kind of hard to energetically help them all the time. Sometimes some things are inevitable, and we understand this. And even as healers, we understand this. So we'd wish for their journey to be smooth. If they're aged pets, if they're older pets, and they have loved so much and served so well, then we can envision for them the smoothest of journeys for when they transition. And that's sometimes the best we can do for them as they go. For those that are in that situation, the others, okay. The next category will be animals that are kept. But I think for this, because there are so many animals, that we're going to use the sphere idea. And the sphere idea is summoning a golden sphere. It just materializes out of the radiance that's already before you. It just kind of materializes. You just intend it into being. All right. So please summon up a golden sphere. This golden sphere is a countable size. Its lid comes off like a jar. There is an opening inside. And for this sphere, I want to place into it the idea of all kept animals, pet store animals, zoos, animals that are kept from farms and ranches, animals that serve, chickens, pigs, the egg-laying ones, the, gee whiz, everything that serves. All right, kept animals that people take care of usually. So take the idea of these kept animals, these service beings. If you are aware of any kept animals that are experiencing any kind of struggle or strife, and you would wish wellness for them, well-being for them, calm, comfort for them, take a mental image of what these happy animals would look like, and then place this entire concept into the sphere. So we wish them wellness with detachment. We aren't the ones that have to make them well. We're asking the universe to make them well. So we disconnect from any outcome. And then put the lid on your sphere and then attach your sphere to the wall. Because your wall is a light energy and your sphere is a light energy, they just automatically stick to one another. So when you hang your sphere on the wall, it may or may not necessarily have a hook or anything to hold it. It just kind of sticks there. If you have a special little gluey light that you use, you're totally welcome. But for mine, it just adheres. Kind of like Velcro. Just goes on there. Please summon up another sphere for the next idea. This sphere is of comfortable size. Its lid comes off. It is open like a jar. In this idea, we will place the topic of unkept animals, wild animals, safari animals, just wild animals, coyotes, everything wild. If you are aware of any wild animals that are experiencing any kind of struggle or strife, and you would wish well-being for these animals, safety, comfort for these animals, please take a mental image of these animals in a healthy, happy state, a safe, comfortable state, and place this concept into the sphere. Put the lid onto the sphere and attach your sphere to the wall. Okay. We're going to be in a series of spheres, it looks like. Please summon up another golden sphere. It is a comfortable size. Its lid comes off. There is a space like a jar. For this sphere, we are going to place the idea of marine life, water beings, And normally I was doing the fresh water and the salt water, but I think today we're just going to do all water. So if you are aware of any sea life that is experiencing any kind of struggle or strife, and you would wish it to be in a state of well-being, a healthy, happy state. So this would include everything, all the fish, all the reefs, all the coral, all the freshwater beings, tadpoles, minnows, crawdads, all the saltwater beings, krill, shrimp, plankton, all the sea and water marine life beings. If you are aware of any beings, please envision these beings in a healthy, happy, comfortable, safe state. Take a mental image of that and place this entire concept into the sphere. Place it into the sphere for amplification. Put your lid on the sphere and then attach this sphere to the wall. Yeah, I know there's an awful lot of marine life, and so you got to lump them all together. All the big ones, the little ones, the mid-sized ones, the medium-sized ones. So in the idea of unconditional love, you just wish them wellness, fruitful life. And whatever that means to them, you wish them well. And then into the sphere and then onto the wall. Please summon up another golden sphere. It is of a nice size. Its top comes off. It is open like a jar. In this sphere, we are going to place the idea of tensions. Let me explain tensions. If you are aware of any tensions in your life, tensions could be tensions between you and your partner, tensions between family members, tensions between community and government, tensions between aliens and other aliens, tensions between any group to another any group. Any tensions that you are aware of, any kind of tension. So this might could take a moment, because there's lots of different kinds of tension. There's the traffic tension. There's the, oh, I wish my neighbors would get along tension. There's the, oh, my grocery store doesn't carry the stuff I need tension. Any kind of tension. So I don't know how we could break this down. Maybe we just don't. If you are aware of any tensions, please envision these tensions in a healed and happy state. Envision the tensions no longer existing. So the community no longer has tension for the government. The government no matter has tension for other government. The community no longer has tension against other community members. All right, so envision all these tensions resolved in a calm and neutral state. Envision all the grocery stores getting along, all the gas stations getting along, all the traffic signals getting along, all the neighbors getting along, all the aliens getting along, everything getting along. And take this entire concept and place it into this sphere for amplification. And put the lid on this sphere and attach this sphere to the wall. I know tensions, it's a really big topic, isn't it? It's just because everything is in some kind of tension, isn't it? I mean, when you watch or hear anything about the news, it's always some tension about some other tension. It's always this or that. It's just, tension. Some of it just, so much is unnecessary. Just something that keeps you disconnected from your presence. Only tensions. Please summon up another golden sphere. This sphere is of comfortable size. Its top comes off. It is like a jar. I'm going to call this the catch-all sphere. If you are aware of anything that we have not addressed or I have not addressed that you feel you would like to address, let's please address these things now. Whether, well, it could be anything. It could be, oh, I just wish the news would calm down. That envision the news in a healthy, happy, more comfortable state and place that idea in the sphere. Or it might be, oh, Dan, we didn't address, oh, I don't know, mental illness. Okay, well, then we might envision what this place might look like without any mental illness. Take an image of that and place that into the sphere. Or Dan, we didn't address, I don't know, road rage. All right, we can address road rage. What if everybody just got along? Or Dan, maybe there's some aspects of ourselves. What about, gee, what if just everything went your way? I mean, yeah, we kind of did the health thing, but what if suddenly everything just manifested so much more smoothly? And what if everything just went your way? What would that look like? And then place that snapshot of that image into the sphere. And boy, what else can we put in here? Oh, all kinds of things. Oh, the weather, we can put some weather in there. Oh, anything else that we've missed that we would like to address? Oh. Or maybe we just want a better life for everybody. Happiness for everybody. Well-being for everybody and everything. What would a love-gasm look like? Let's take a mental image of that and put that in there for amplification. What if there were more smiles everywhere? What if there was more acceptance everywhere? What if there was more respectful acknowledgement everywhere? What if everybody realized what namaste really meant? What if we put that in there? Whatever it is you'd like to put in there, anything that you'd like to address, please envision it in a healthy, happy state. Take a mental image of that thing and take that entire concept and place it into this sphere. Put your lid on this sphere with love and attach this sphere to the wall. Please take a series of larger than normal breaths. And while you're taking this series of larger than normal breaths, I'd like you to come to the observer position and just look at the structure as it is right now. You kind of see yourself as this golden glowing being with a golden tendril of light coming from your center out a comfortable distance to this wall structure idea with all these images of well-being and unconditional love presented on it. All of our best images right here. This is how we'd like to see things. Everything perfectly healed, everything perfectly happy, everything perfectly balanced, everything just perfect. And as you look at that wall and kind of notice it, kind of find where its center is. And then on the back side of the wall, from that center, envision another golden tendril of light coming out a comfortable distance. And at the end of that golden tendril, envision our planet there, as viewed from space. Your planet may or may not have a moon in this image from space. If it has a moon, great. If it doesn't have a moon, also great. There is no wrong. And as you gaze upon your planet, notice the land masses and all the vegetations. And on these land masses, and as you look at your planet, if you are aware of any land masses that are experiencing any kind of struggle or strife or unwellness or unhealthiness, anything that you would deem not very good, then please envision these things healed. Envision them lush again. Envision them happy again. Envision them in balance. And as you do that, offer that area a little golden spark of light. So everywhere that you address, you mentally address these areas that you are aware of that might be experiencing any struggle or strife. Like I know in California, there's been an awful lot of fires. And some of the lands are really in a shape. Some homes are missing and some other things. So I would envision them with all good homes again. I would envision the lands all happy again. Everything all lush with a nice balance of domiciles and vegetation and healed earth. And I put a little golden sparkle light on top of it so that I can remember when I glance there again, I can see that golden spark and go, oh, I've addressed that already. And then I might go, so in my country, there might be a couple of things I'm aware of, and I'll just put a golden spark. So envision it healed and put a gold spark on it. And then wherever you are or wherever you're looking at on the planet, you know, the Puerto Rico's gotten hit pretty hard by some weather, and it's in a state right now. But if you can envision that place in a healed state, in a very lush, happy, balanced ecosystem state, and put a little golden spark of light above it, then you know that's been addressed. Any land mass, any vegetation, any homes, because we've already addressed all the people, so now it's the planet we're addressing. Then on the other side of that idea is all the waters of the planet. If you are aware of any waters on the planet that are experiencing any struggle or strife or unwellness, please envision these waters healed. One thing I may offer is envision the waters being all crystal clear, not clouded with any, I don't know, anything floating in it, just clear waters, clear, healthy water, or even just sparkly water. And then when you address these waters, please place a little golden spark of light so that you can remember you've addressed it. Like for me, I consider the whole Northern Pacific. Just envision that well and put a giant golden sparkle of light over the North Pacific. And I know there's portions along the eastern seaboard. So I place my little golden sparks across the eastern seaboard. And anywhere else that you are aware of, envision the waters healed, the life within them we healed already in the other sphere, the marine life sphere. So we've addressed all the marine life, but the waters themselves. And now that we've addressed the lands, and now that we've addressed the waters, kind of bring your view out a little bit so that you can see the atmosphere of the planet, or what you believe the atmosphere looks like to you. The weather patterns, the weather systems, the winds, the storms, the clouds. This is a big thing here, and we can't just address each and individual cloud, but let's envision this atmosphere and let's give it a golden kind of bubble. That everything within the golden bubble is healed with our best intentions. That all the storm energies only go where the storm energies are allowed. That all the calm energies go where the calm energies are allowed. That the sunny days happen and the rains happen for those that need rain and everything. That all, we let the universe sort that out for us. But we wish it the best. So as we envision only the best weather for everybody, because why not? There's going to be people wanting snow soon. There's some beings on this planet that haven't seen snow. So we might allow the golden energies to provide snow for those that want it. Yeah. So please bring your attention up to your observer position again, and let's look at the structure, starting with ourselves. We see this golden radiant being with a golden tendril of light coming from its center out to a golden wall where we have given attention with unconditional love to just about everything on the planet. Every tension, every strife, every healing, every well-being. In the idea of unconditional love, it's all there. And out the back of its center is another golden tendril of light, going out a distance to a healed earth with a golden bubble atmosphere. Please take a few or a series of deeper than normal breaths. And as you look at your vision of the earth, and whether it begins to shrink or if your wall begins to grow, envision the tendril between the earth and your wall getting shorter and shorter and shorter and shorter until the earth begins to merge into the back of your wall. And then envision your wall encompassing the earth so that it all becomes one golden energy. And then as you envision that and you notice the tendril between where the wall was that's now encompassing the earth and your center, envision the tendril between you and the wall getting shorter and shorter and shorter and shorter. And envision this golden earth and wall coming into your energetic field, into your heart chakra, and vanishing into the infinity of your existence. I know. Please take a few deeper than normal breaths and just feel that a minute. Feel that in your heart. Feel that well-being going on in there. Feel that unconditional love going on in there. Feel that golden source energy in there doing its thing. And let it dissipate into your existence as it will. As the energies begin to normalize within you, any heaviness will subside. Please begin allowing your awareness of you to come back to your mind again. Become aware of your body. Become aware of your limbs. Become aware of your torso, your shoulders, your neck, your head. Please take a few larger than normal breaths. And as you become more and more conscious, go ahead and open your eyes if they were closed. You might wiggle your toes just a little. You might twitch your leg just a little. You might wiggle your spine just a little. Maybe shrug your shoulders just a little. Maybe move your fingers just a little. Maybe twitch your neck just a little. And while you're coming back into your body, I'd like for you to remember that everything we've done here, we've given it our best. We've given our best unconditional love to each image. We've given our best unconditional love to each topic. And we've given this whole thing to Source. That's a pretty neat thing. So the reminder that as we uplift all these ideas, right, that some upliftment will come to us because it will be a fair exchange of energy in the universe in that idea. So as we give our best out, what we put out is what we get back. So we'll be getting some really good things our way too. Because unconditional love begets unconditional love. Well-being begets well-being. So in healing all these ideas and addressing all these ideas, we also address all those ideas within us. All of those things get healed within us. These meditations are so awesome that we're able to address all these different things, because most people are wondering how to address their things, and this is how you address it. But anyway, wonderful, wonderful, wonderful stuff. I'm going to bring myself back now. Please drink extra water for the next couple of days. It's important. Announcements. These events are scheduled until the end of the year. Then at New Year's, there's going to be some changes. Not sure what all those changes are going to be yet. But no matter what happens, that'll be what that does. So I will announce that I'm available for sessions, for appointments, for bookings, on several things, for Reiki healing or life coaching or energy work or energy assistance. Please contact me for that. All that information will be inside each video. Inside each video in the description is my email address, the Facebook group location and information where you can join on Facebook and join the messenger group, the post office box in case there's something you'd like to share with GuruDan Reiki. You can do that. And my PayPal information in case you'd like to donate to people like me who do things like this. That would be super wonderful. So for now, that's all we have. Everybody that's here is welcome to stay for the after chat, which are more amazing sometimes than the session, the event themselves. So if you're not here in person, you're really kind of missing out. So come if you can. But until you do, I guess, we'll see you next week. Let me see. If you're watching this on video, please like. You can see my last video here. Please subscribe over here. Much love to you, and we'll see you next week.